Oh, hi, what's up? That's good. Hello. 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 How goes it? How's it? I wish I can draw too. Anyone can draw. You just have to put in the time. Right now I'm just doing a quick study on something. I have no idea yet. I don't know yet. Because last time when we made something, we made this. We made this. Hide. Let's hope. Hide. I just gotta practice like any other thing. Just gotta practice. Practice is good. Okay, so when I do the head over again, like this, like that. The neck is like here, okay. And then the breast kind of slants here, like that. I would say. Hey Mona, what's going on? Ah, how's school going? Okay. I think I should use the molding method. Let me do something that make a lot of people happy. Watch this. Okay, later. Later, Mona. The sound of. It's a little thunder, asking me. Oh, you'll see. It'll answer your questions soon. I get this pose correct. Just want to get that curve in. Oh, I see the problem. Make sure the circle indicates that he's turned this way. There we go. And since I don't think he has a tail. That's weird. Where's my layer? Huh, that's weird. Where is my... what the fuck? There it is. I was like wondering what that was. Actually, you know what I'll do? What I'll do is, I'll change the hand placements. First, let me just get the hair in. I'll change the hand placements, just to make it more interesting. Rescue me. Oops. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know what you're saying. Why did I assume I speak Japanese? Tasusa Misikayokura. It's a little more tighter. Okay. Hey, that's how I do it. It's not coming out right. Not sure what you mean by that. Hey guys, I'm gonna restart it real quick for TikTok. Can I restart it real quick? I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart it real quick for you guys. I'm gonna start it for TikTok real quick. I'm gonna restart it real quick. I'll be right back.
life in our house.
I subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much so. Where are you from? I'm from America. I'm not from Japan. I listen to a lot of Japanese anime, but that's as far as it goes. That. Hey, hon. What's going on, hon? What's going on? You're making coffee. Let's go. Let's get that coffee in. Keep doing your thing, hon. I hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you. I appreciate it. I should be, but I wanted to try something before I went to bed. I wanted to try something, so I'm seeing if I can do it. think there's something wrong with this part of the hair. No, I think I added too much spikes. So it's like a third spike right here. I know, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hello, Linda. How you been? Welcome back. Really? It's pretty interesting. It's an interesting art style, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like that. Sorry, I'm listening to Don Da Don opening song. I'm obsessed with the song, so it gets me want to draw. So if I'm humming, I'm sorry. Really? And what was that, hon? What's the theme? Is there a theme? Is there a theme to your OC that you're working on, hon? I hope it's something cool. Can't wait for you to share it with the world if you decide to. Why does Swan look mad? Why can't he be mad? That's the question. I don't know if I love OS. Okay. I'm gonna use my alt. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. Clip Studio Paint. Hey, Sades, what's going on? How's life going? Good. That's good. How's life going? Anything positive happening? Hopefully. No. Clip Studio Paint. I don't know why people always try to guess what the program is. I don't really understand that. It's been so long since I last drawn. Yeah, I hear that a lot from a lot of people who come to my stream now. It's been a while since they've been around. I'm like, yeah. Funny, because I'm always on every day, so. We'll see. Might be. We'll see. I might add them in there just for the hell of it. We'll see. I hear you. It's okay. Life gets in the way 90% of the time, so I don't blame you. So don't feel bad. Life gets in the way. Maybe. They did him dirty in 06. Sonic 06 was not a good, They made him too, his gameplay was just really boring. Very, very, very mid and broken to a certain extent, especially when you have to fight him. Aw. Yeah, because he might end up being likable more than Sonic and probably Shadow. Because if you like the way they made his powers work in 06 Sonic was very broken. Because when you have to fight him, he would just literally stop you in your tracks, and there was nothing you can pretty much do. You had to fight him in a specific way in the game, which was really kind of dumb. I really hate Sonic 06. And I was one of the suckers that ended up buying that game back when I was young. Because I thought it was a good Sonic game. Because it was Sonic on the pack. Made the most biggest fucking mistake. That was the first and last time I bought a Sonic game. I used to play Sonic Adventure. Yeah. The problem is yeah, it really could have. But they tried so hard to make him sound like Trunks from Dragon Ball. I wonder why they took out the Chow thing. Remember in Sonic Adventure 2? I don't know why they took out the Chow thing. That was kind of cool. Yeah. I understand. They should. It's okay. I don't even know when you guys leave. It's very rare I ever notice you guys come in, so don't feel bad if you left. Most creators don't even notice that you guys leave. It doesn't tell us when you guys leave, it just tells us when you come in. And I have to be like literally staring at the screen for me to know. I'm a girl, but I act like a boy, so more chaos. I guess so, that's kind of cool, I guess. I guess you're more like a Tom girl then. We'll see. Right now, this was just an experiment I wanted to do real quick. I didn't even plan to draw Sonic. It just happened to pop in my head. It was just a last things effort type thing. It was never meant to be like I planned this out. I was gonna draw an anime girl, but I wasn't feeling it, so I said, let me do something a little different today. A little tonight for tonight's, late night draw. So that's what I did. It's funny because, I draw a lot of anime girls because that brings my audience in half the time. But all of them assume that I can't draw characters, so I can't draw, men or anything. I can draw them. I'm a character designer. I know how to draw men. I know how to draw weapons and characters. It's just that it's not something that brings in. Oh, thank you. It just doesn't bring a lot of people in because people don't care for men, sadly. Or maybe the furries may do if I draw more furry characters. Well, I learned that Sonic is not technically a furry. I kind of learned that 2 weeks ago. I thought he was, but I came to realize that the Sonic community kind of educated me that he's not. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, Sonic is not a furry. I came to realize that. Yeah. I thought he was, but apparently he's not. Because what I came to learn about the idea of what a furry is basically an anthropomorphic character that has animal traits, but they have more animal traits than human traits. So like Sonic has more human traits, even though he's a hedgehog. He has like long arms, hands, and everything, right? Like he has actually like human feet and hands, right? Unlike a furry will have like a paws, claws, like the bended feet, like an actual animal. So their legs, like Sonic's leg is like this, right? But a furry's leg will be like kind of bended because it's mimicking that of an animal but anthropomorphic on two legs. So that's what I came to realize. It's the characteristics of the character. So like they're more humanoid based on their legs and limbs. So they are animals, don't get me wrong, but they're not furry presenting. I guess that's the term, because what the focus is that they're more human. So they have like a human arm, a human leg, like literal human limbs, right? Which is a anthropomorphic body. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of blew my mind. It kind of blew my mind. I never really took it in consideration till they explained that to me. I was like, oh shit. It's like all the years I've known Sonic since I was a little kid. That's crazy to me. It blew my mind, but it was kind of cool. So I can't even look at him like a fur anymore. And I understand why now. Okay, now we got Shadow. He's folding his arms like Vegeta pretty much at this point. Yeah. I can see why people thought he was a furry. I thought that too. I was under that impression that they were, but they're not. Okay, so that's done. Hold on. Let me do something cool. I might do something pretty cool here. I don't know if I should do this, but I'm gonna try it. This is gonna be different. This is something the composition is gonna be really strange, but we'll make it work. I'm gonna try. So don't get mad at me if I decide to change my mind after the fact. So let's see how I can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. So we're gonna make the composition work to a certain extent. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my or maybe I can do it like this, like so I'll do this. The hierarchy. We'll see. Okay. I'm trying to find something. A form of reference. Okay, okay, that might work. There we go. That might work. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll see if I can. We'll see. I'm trying to see something. I know I've never tried this before, so I'm going to see if I can do this. It all makes sense while I do it. It doesn't seem like it's making much sense, but it will make sense if I play this right. Just trust the process. And that's the scariest part, is trusting the process. I think one of the scariest things I ever say to my students is trust the process. Because it seemed like it's never going to work. And somehow it ends up working. Crazy enough. It's the scariest thing I always do every time I stream. Because I do not know it's going to end up well. Okay. Now. Okay. Actually, I wanna look at silver real quick. Just to make sure I got everything in place. And then I'll clean it up. Silver. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Sonic character sheet. Okay. Interesting. Wait, I don't have a character sheet of it? Okay, this is really... Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, no. Get rid of the arms. We'll do a different layer on the arms. I'll fix the legs and everything. Don't worry. It's gonna make sense. I'm just trying to make sense of the composition itself, because we're looking at them from a top-down angle. So since we're looking at them from a top-down angle, I have to make sure that the perspective makes sense alongside the composition. So that's something I'm just trying to make sense out of it. It's not really the drawing itself. The drawing is not the issue. The issue is making sure everything makes sense alongside the composition and the perspective. And I have to make sure his back looks like a back, not look like a giant bean. Like a bean. Okay, so I may have to use... Thank you. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted his back... Okay, so Okay, so we're looking top, bottom. Now silver has to make sense. There's a weird positioning. He has two spikes on his back too. I don't think we should be seeing his legs yet. So we're looking top down. The tail should be about here. Because he has a tail, if I remember right. So, like that. No. Okay. His shoes are like... Okay, it's making some sense. Okay, good. Okay, Sonic and Silver's back is turned for a good reason. Yeah, I'm not technically up, I'm just couldn't sleep, so I just said let me get some sketching out of the way and then I'll go to bed. It's 6:32. I should be done by 7:30, or at least 7. Not done, but like have the idea. That's a move. Is Silver the tallest? Are they all the same height? I'm pretty sure. I feel like Silver's the tallest, but I think I'm just going based off the hair. Okay. I think on Wikipedia, I think they're all, I think 3 feet tall. I'm not totally sure if that's actually accurate to the movies. Okay. So they're all the same height, he just has the most, okay. I'm not totally sure. I'll make his hair look a lot more, less banana looking. I'm just trying to get the idea. I just feel like he's... Hello. Hello, Strike. Okay. Now, since we're looking at him from behind, I have to make sure that the ears are being presented correctly. So the ears... Okay. So the ears... Let me fix that. Erase this. Gotta fix the ears. The ears are actually in the back, so we have to... like that. To indicate that we're looking behind him, we have to show the roundness at the back of the ears. Okay. have to visualize this correctly. Now, I don't want to make the hair too big. It's obvious, but I need to fix it. So let me fix the back, clean it up, so it'll be visual easy. Okay, I don't think the hair is this smooth down. I think there's a bit of a crookedness to the hair based on the reference I'm looking, well, not the character sheet I'm looking at. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Like that. Now I'm gonna take my eraser and erase that. Asking me. Hair has to be the same size. Okay, a little bit too bendy. So we're gonna slant that a little bit. I'm going to put some roundness to give it more 3D form. Just to restrain, to give that 3D understanding what we're looking at. There we go. So it looks more 3D, but I'm gonna reinforce that a little bit more. It's a little bit too loose, so we're gonna tighten that a little bit, just to wrap this around like that. Okay. I'm gonna subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you do. Okay, so like we put the ears on like this. Okay. 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 Alright. So like that. His back is turned for good reason, because since he's not technically introduced yet to the... everyone knows who Silver is, but to the general audience, anyone who's watching this, especially since the Sonic trailer came out with Shadow, it would just make sense just to keep him in the back for now. And then if they do choose to go down that route with Silver, if they do like time travel talk or anything like that, I'll do another drawing like this in the future, but with all three of them interacting in some form. It would be really interesting if they were to bring Silver into the forefront in like future movies. I don't think we'll see Silver anytime soon. I don't think like in 3, probably if there's like a 4 or a 5, maybe. But I don't think he'll be like in the 4th installment if they just choose to keep it that way. Shit, I think the only time you're gonna get to see Silver if they do the whole like Smash Universe thing after the fact, or even within the fact of that, like the multiverse type situation or something like that. Because like technically, if you think of it, like Silver is just a parody pretty much of Trunks from Dragon Ball. Like pretty much Sonic is pretty much Dragon Ball if you think of it to a certain extent. You know, there's differences, but there is very big similarities between the two. It's kind of hard not to see them. But we all know that pretty much Silver is Trunks in Sonic form to a certain extent. Hi, I love your drawing. Thank you. I appreciate it very much so. Try my best here. I don't draw a lot of Sonic stuff, so... But I don't think we're gonna see Silver anytime soon. I think we're gonna see him if they choose to go down the Sonic route. If they keep going down this path with Sonic in the movies, I think Silver will be a great fan favorite to a lot of normies who don't know who he is, or people who don't read the comics. I think he's in the comics. I know he was introduced in 06, which I think killed his. I don't think killed his character, but didn't really bring a lot of, spice to his character, because his whole focus was like, I need to kill the Iblis trigger all fucking, and it got really annoying after a while. It was like as a kid, I thought that was kind of cool, but now looking at it now as a grown adult, it's like, this motherfucker gotta calm down. I understand he comes from a future where his world is destroyed, but like, it was too anime for him. But I understand why he was like that. It's not like it's not justified that he wanted to save his future, but like, they just made him in like a super parody of Trunks. Like, it was weird because like, when Trunks got to know the Z Fighters after coming back from the future Trunks, I'm saying, he kind of got to relax a little bit and got to know his dad and the rest of the Z Fighters, especially Goku and them and Gohan. So he got to relax and we got to know him as a character to a certain extent. But with Silver, it was just, I need to kill the Iblis trigger, Iblis trigger. Are you the Iblis trigger? That's all he was fucking saying. I draw a lot of Bill Cipher stuff. I gotcha. And it was kind of annoying, but it's not his fault. I think the way they just written him was just, yeah, he was committed, but like he came off like so, like not even a character. He was just so driven, and I get it, but like it just, I don't know, it just felt too forced, and I kept on seeing like a crazy parody of like Trunks, and I felt bad because like I actually liked his initial design, and I think he was a pretty cool character given that he has telekinesis, but I did hate him a lot when I had to fight him in 06. Oh my god, that motherfucker. And then you had to do like some of the segments of his powers to put like apples in a barrel. Oh my god, that shit was frustrating. The controls was just ass, like completely ass. I don't know what the fuck this Sonic team was doing at that time when they made that game, but that game was atrocious as fuck. And then I think the biggest cardinal sin in like Sonic 06 was, okay, the segments when you're like running away from something, like, okay, those segments when you're like those no, it doesn't. It was like it felt like it wasn't ready to be even out. It was like an experiment that gone wrong. Like, it was not ready for the public because there was a lot of glitches and problems with it. But the biggest problem was not technically a glitch. The issue I had with the game mainly was this. There was Did they ever clarify how far in the future that was? I don't think so. The worst runaway segment is when I think Sonic is sent to the. I don't think you're sent to the future for a brief moment, but you're running from like this fire that is chasing you, and the problem with the running segment is that you're looking at Sonic directly in the face, right? And the camera, we're looking directly right in front of him. So when you're running, you have to memorize where the box is in front of you, because if you run into the box, you get hurt and you can die, and then you just go off the screen. That shit was fucking annoying. It was on the same. It was on the same. Bro. Oh, 200. Okay. Like, okay, so like it was it was on the same, that nonsense was on the same level as like Battletoads bullshit. Like, it was so frustrating. It didn't matter what. I don't think there was a difficulty. I don't think there was ever a difficulty, if I remember right. It's been such a long time since I played 06. But yo, when you're doing the running segments in that particular mission, if you don't memorize the box in front of you and you run into that box when you can't see it, you are fucked. And there'll be like 3 or 4 boxes, and it only takes like a good 2 of them to kill you. Because once you get hit, you lose like all your rings. That shit was crazy stupid. I don't know who designed that, but that was so frustrating. I had to remember that segment where the boxes were just to pass that level. I hated that level so much, bro. It was so frustrating. I'm like, dude, who made this level? Like, it was a psychopath made this level. It was like, it was wild. It was not even a skill issue. It was just like, why? Like, why, bro? It was not that serious for it to be like this. That was wild to me, though. It was not, and I felt bad for anyone who played the game because it was just that bad of like level design and just overall thinking of them, not in the mechanics, but just that particular segment the most. And then I think the one thing I hated the most, second thing I hated the most was capturing the the silver coins. There was a coin that's in the segment where you're kind of like, it's like in the final chapter of the game where you're like kind of not running away, but the world's coming to an end. And there's a particular part. It's basically level, what, 3 all over again, but it's like the world's coming to an end, if you know what I'm talking about, and all the monsters are like these giant boils in the wall and like in the rocks and stuff, because like it's like a giant cancer or some shit. And like there's a particular part where there's a coin you have to collect, and if you collect all the coins throughout all the levels, no matter you get like a secret ending or something. And I think that's the secret ending is the notorious secret ending with the princess kissing Sonic. I think that still blows a lot of people's mind to this day, if you know what I'm talking about. It was just crazy. I don't think it was that big of a deal, to be honest, but it was kind of funny. Yeah, I think if I remember right, if you collect all the coins, the silver coins, I think you beat the game, I think you get a secret ending, if I remember right. No, you have to. I played all the stories. You have to get all the coins. I think there was a total of 3 coins in each, or 4 coins in each level. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie, fucking, the princess was. I didn't notice how big Sonic truly was. I didn't know how big, like, fucking Sonic really was in that game. Because one minute they look small and, like, kind of like normal size, and then they look gigantic next to the princess. Like, he's not tall. I'm not saying that Sonic's tall next to the princess. He's just really wide. And it was kind of not fat, but like just wide, because he was just like this anthropomorphic animal, and it's just kind of funny. And then when she'll pick him up, he will pick her up. He would just hold her, like his hands was bigger than her. It was like fucking wild. The only time it looked normal is when you watch the yeah, because like the cinematics kind of made more sense when you look at it. Especially the introduction cinematic when he introduces himself to the princess, it kind of makes sense. But when you look at the gameplay, it doesn't make a lot of sense of how big he looks compared. Because remember, this dude's supposed to be 3 feet tall. Like accurately, I think I remember right. If I remember right, I think he's 3 feet tall. And I think the princess is 5'2". I think that if I have remember, she's like 5'2", at max 5'5". Or some shit like that. Yeah, he's like 3'3", and she's like 5'2", 5'5", I think. I think between 5'2" or 5'5". Because I think most Japanese women, because since this is a Japanese-made game, I'm pretty sure by the Sonic team, they're gonna go with like Japanese females metrics. I think the average Japanese woman is like between, I think 5 foot to, I think mainly 5'5" to like 5'1", I think, between those metrics. And I think compared to American women, I think American women's like 5'3" to 5'6", if I remember right, or 5'7". I could be wrong. Okay, this looks kind of cool. I don't want him looking like Mecha Sonic. That's not the intention. gonna look like Mecha Sonic if I don't clean him up more smoothly. Okay. Yeah, the total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. I have at least the right number of hair prongs. I don't know, bangs? I think it's bangs. It's bangs. I call them prongs. I gotta finish up in like 15 minutes. She's 5'7"? She's 5'7"? Being carried by a 3'3" animal? I'm sorry. Sonic better be very strong. His back must be fucking with him. Like, the height difference is so crazy. And then her weight alongside his weight and height. His back must have been fucked. Let me see. Yeah, I draw a lot of the thing. Master. Hey, Harp. Hey, Harp. What's going on? Okay. I gotta make sure when I do this. Oop. I think I should make his arms look more. Okay, he has like more like a futuristic glove. So I want to make sure you can at least see his hands. Hello. Hello, Violet. How goes it? Thank you. Thank you. My little brother's gonna probably blow up and get very like protective because he gets really protective of the fact that I play when I draw Sonic characters. He's such a Sonic fan. If he were to see this, he's like, "Oh snap, Sonic! He's drawing Sonic this time! Yay!" He gets crazy over Sonic, so when I draw Sonic, he goes crazy over it. I don't really draw Sonic all that much, very rarely. I think if I have to count as many times I drew Sonic, I think I drew Sonic, or at least Sonic in general. It's like, not Sonic characters, was I drew Shadow about 3 times, and I've drawn Sonic about 7 out of my entire life of drawing him. This is my first time drawing Silver, so that's kind of new to me. Kind of. It's not that far from Sonic, and it's really not that far. If you can draw Sonic, you can pretty much draw Shadow or any hedgehog at this point if you practice enough. I kind of just wing it when it comes to Sonic characters because I don't have to work with a lot. I just have to make sure everything looks pretty proportionate in most cases. This arm. Okay. Yeah, like the fur. I gotta put it about here. I don't want to make him look too big. I think I make him too tall, so all I'll do is grab. I'll grab this. Will do. I'm gonna grab it. I just gotta make him more proportionate to the rest, and just pull him down. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that feels a lot more. Well, hold on. I know his shoes are a little long, but it only seems long. But I don't think he's taller than them. I think they're around the same height as you guys said. So I'm gonna try to keep that proportionate. It feels more, because if I make him too tall, he's gonna look like Mechasonic. So you want to keep that consistency with him. I want to clean this up, but I don't have time. I want to clean this up and line art it and everything, but I can't. I don't have time. Usually I'll line art it and make it look a lot better than this. In most cases, like when I'm drawing my anime girls or whatever case may be, and stuff like that, so. Oops. I can't do it tonight, I'm sorry. And the reason I'm drawing is because I won't be drawing tonight. I won't be drawing today. I'll be actually, I think I'm going to be playing game today. I'm going to be on VR chat. On stream this time. I don't think I'm going to be doing any artwork, so I said let me get some drawing in before. We're going to be doing reactions on VR chat. Where's the other one I did today? Alien. Where's the other one? Oh wait, hold on. Let me get it real quick. Yeah. Skin dummy. Back. Where's the one? Hold on, guys. Sorry. There it is. There she is. And okay. Let me clean this up and then he'll look a lot better. That's funny. I hope his hands don't look like boxing gloves. That's gonna be a problem. There you go. And maybe sooner do think I did. Ask me. that's what a good composition looks like. Something I've been practicing in the shadows for a good while. Composition really makes. Thank you. Composition really helps frame stuff pretty well. Okay. Let me see here. Now, what I can make this do, what I can do is let me see. I can make this work. Let me see what I can do. I can see if I grab this to make it a little bit more easier. Right, and then take this. Right, and then what I can do, yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Let's see. About there. What I can do. Okay. And then I'll do is grab this part and bring it down. The point of this is for them to come into one cohesive place. They have to come here. That's how you make it work. They can't be off, because you'll feel something's not right, because the issue with this is that Silver's hairs is like this. Like this. He comes in one particular spot. That's how his hair is. That's how the bang goes. It goes in one particular spot. So you want the hair to come back in this particular scene. If you don't, it's going to look awkward and strange. This is why when I teach my students, what you need to make sure is when you're doing your artwork, when you're doing any form of overlap and you're doing the sketch, make sure to draw through the character and make sure it makes sense. Because if you do that, and when you erase it, you don't have to feel that it's off. It's like when someone draws like a character and you put through a line through it. Instead of trying to assuming where the line is, just draw. Like if you put a line here and try to do it like this, it's gotta look off. It's gotta look really off. Like you can see that it's not straight. So what you want to do is go through this object. So when you erase it, you don't have to question if it's straight or not, because you did the drawing through. So you have to make sure that's in place. A lot of people don't want to do that because they're lazy. I understand, but then again, that's how you keep accuracy. This is where the AI usually have a problem, because the AI doesn't want to put in that type of work, or doesn't know how to make things go through and make sure it works. It just morphs and amalgamates into something much more hideous. That's why you have the fingers like fucking up and morphing in, because it doesn't make coherent sense to it, so it just kind of fucks off at that point. Anyway, I'm gonna stop from here. It's already 7, so I'm gonna save this later. I'm 28 years old. I have just tried to fulfill my fantasy of being a digital artist. I'm planning to buy an XE pen drawing pad to start with. Oh, that's cool. Next time I'll mention your age. That's why Nightbot did that. it causes issues in streams. But I hope you do get the XD pen that you need to end up being a digital artist. But keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, you'll get where you need to be. So with that said, I'm gonna stop it from here, guys. Thank you guys for coming in. I do appreciate it. I just wanted to see how many people came in. Actually, I would have had a lot more people if the internet didn't drop at the time. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. Have a great night, guys. Thank you for coming in. I don't really draw Sonic stuff. You will eventually, don't worry. Link in bio if you want to check out the stuff I have. Thank you. No problem. Sounds like the universe. I hope you get your stuff. Alright, have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be on later on today, but I'm not going to be drawing. I'm going to be on VR chat doing deadly reactions of, like, I think scary stories or some shit. I don't know. We'll be seeing how that works out. I'll be doing it on probably TikTok alone. I don't think I'll be doing it on Twitch because a lot of people don't watch me on Twitch. I don't know. But we'll see. Or I don't even think I'm going to stream on YouTube. I'm going to just stream on TikTok. We'll see. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.